unlisted for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes almost. So what I like to do with organic cream, unfortunately, is take about a pea-sized amount of product, and you'll notice because I'm just doing a very simple hairstyle today, this is pretty much all I'll take out. About a pea-sized amount like this. Right, you can see YouTube, you can see it. TikTok, you can see it. Instagram, you can see it. All right, nice and easy. Set that aside. This is what I always like to do. Place it on my palm like so. Using the same index finger, I will drag it down, create a nice streak, just like that. You guys can see. Spreads really nicely. Nice and soft, nice and creamy. Emulsify it lightly into your palm, just like this, until it's fully emulsified, nice and creamy, just like that, right? As soon as you see it nice and creamy, you're done. That took literally 5-10 seconds, right? Super easy. So now I'll put it into both my hands, just like this, right? And then I will completely mess up my hair as much as possible. I will try my best to dig my fingers into the roots of my hair. Use my palms, right, to get it to the sides and back. I will go front to back with the product. I will go back to front as well. And then I'll go side to side as well, making sure I coat the entire strand of hair. It smells phenomenal. And the thing is with my products, I make sure that the scent is like you smell it, but it's not like I could walk in the other side of the house and I can still smell it, right? Like a lot of products nowadays, especially because they're loaded with synthetic fragrances, and the second you open the jar, you could have the jar literally this far away from you and then you can still smell it, right? I don't smell it. But it's great because it's like the perfect amount of essential oil. You smell it, it's light, it's mild, but it still smells nice. So then I'll go in, grab another pea-sized amount, just a little bit more to finish off the style. Okay? And remember, this is a low hold matte finish. Notice how my hair is still matte finish. Notice how it is a low hold. Right? It still looks kind of the same as it did before, but it's a little bit more controlled now. So let's go ahead, do the same thing. Place it on my palm. Create a nice little streak, just like so. And then lightly emulsify using the same exact index finger until you're done, just like that. Quick and easy. Get it into both my hands like so. And then I'll smack it around because I'm going to be going with that pretty simple style today. All right, we're just about getting there. Let me make sure I get the back, the sides. Let's even out the sides right here. Even out the sides right here. Fix the front. Let's try and, oh, I got a hair in my eye. Ah, I got attacked. I've been attacked. Okay, and that is the low hold style. What I can also do now is if I want, I can style with organic clay, which is our high hold product, and just add a little bit more, and that should give you enough hold to actually lift it up and style it. So I think I'll do that now as well. now that I have my YouTube finally working. What's going on, YouTube? I went live for like 15 minutes and I didn't even realize it was on unlisted. What a fail. What a fail. What's going on, Shiloh? So now, my hair, I can literally leave it like this for the entire day if I want to. Notice how there's way less frizziness. There's a lot more control to the look. Again, it's a low hold, it's a matte finish, right? It's a natural matte finish. This isn't a dry matte finish like you get from a texturizing powder. This is a natural matte finish. So it still looks like how your hair would normally look with like your natural hair oils and your sebum, right? So that's how it's supposed to look, a natural finish, because again, it's also hydrating and nourishing for your hair. So in order for it to hydrate, it has to have some sort of moisture in there. Looks good. Was there any product in your hair prior? No, there wasn't any. I actually haven't had product in my hair for like 2 days. So yeah, I've just been showering at night, no product in it whatsoever. Like that's just how I woke up. I'm telling you, I think I have curly hair. If I were to grow it out like 8 inches all throughout, I think I might have like curly hair. Which is actually kind of crazy because I could have sworn I didn't have curly hair. Okay, so what I can do now, so you guys have seen what my hair looks like with organic cream, right? This is our low hold product, matte finish, 100% all natural ingredients, and there's only 6 ingredients. It's of course, hear that? In an amber glass jar, so there's no cheap plastic. There's also an aluminum lid. Okay, so there's no plastic whatsoever. It's a very premium product and is very, very healthy for your hair and your scalp, of course. Now, because of course I messed up the YouTube live, let me go ahead and talk about this real quick. For those of you guys that are on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram as well, I'm currently running a Black Friday sale. So what it is you can get any product on my website. Let me just see if I can grab all these at the same time. You can get any product on my website right now, KOVRAS.com. Any of these 3, you can also get the styling bundle. If you add organic clay to your cart, as well as whatever other product you want, and you type in the promo code BOGO at checkout, you will get 1 free jar of organic clay with your order. So you're basically getting 2 jars for the price of 1. So this sale literally ends on Tuesday, December 2nd. I highly recommend, if you guys want to capitalize on this opportunity, to capitalize on it while you can, because you're not going to see this for much longer. So that's the sale that I'm running right now. It's on my website. You can just go to KOVRAS.com, right? KOVRAS.com, and I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Let me style my hair using organic clay right now, and then I'll show you guys the website and how to like go through it, because Shopify is a little weird. Ilyas, how can you cut your hair without need any help? It's too hard. It's not too hard. You can do it. Believe me, if you want. I've made it easy for everybody because I'm a very generous person. What I did was I made my self-haircut course completely free for everyone. It's a $200+ course that I made completely for free like a month or 2 ago, and it's all on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel right now, click on any of my YouTube videos. In the description, you will see a unlisted playlist for my self-haircut course. Right? If you watch the course, you will learn everything that I know about cutting my own hair, and then you will in turn, of course, with practice and watching the lectures, you will do a very good job for yourself. So again, you can thank Kouras for making the $200 course completely free for you guys. You also get my the self-haircut formula book PDF that I wrote, and the full-length lectures as well. There's like over 70 full-length self-haircut tutorials in there that you guys can watch and learn from. So yes, check out my course on YouTube. It's now free. So with that being said, let's go ahead, let's finish off the style. So I showed you guys, I didn't expect to do this, but I showed you how I style using organic cream. This is typically how I would keep it for pretty much the entirety of the day. Notice how my hair is a lot more controlled, less frizzy, and it also looks a lot more nourished and healthy right now. So typically I'll just leave it like this from 9 a.m. in the morning until 9 p.m. at night for about 12 hours. And then I'll use some shampoo in the shower, like a small amount, because again, it's just a low hold. And then I don't use any conditioner when I wash out my hair, because remember, all of my products are naturally conditioning anyway with the ingredients that I use, right? They moisturize your scalp and your hair all day long for 12 hours. My hair is getting moisturized and conditioned, so I don't need to use a conditioner. My products do that for me. So that's why I just use a little bit of shampoo to like break apart the hold, and then I'm pretty much done. And my hair feels super healthy afterwards. So with that being said, let's go ahead, let's grab some organic clay here. All right, again, every product that I have is in amber glass jars. There is no cheap plastic here, right? If you want the best, you gotta look the best. You gotta look the part, right? If you want to be the best, you gotta look the best. You gotta look the part. So we've got organic clay here. Let's go ahead. Let's grab a pea-sized amount. I'm thinking, because I only use like 2 pea-sized amounts with the low hold, maybe I'll just need 1 pea-sized amount of organic clay. That should be just enough. So let's go ahead. Let's give it a shot. Let's grab 1 pea-sized amount of product. I think that should be enough to make it work. So as you can see, I've been using it a lot. This is actually the jar I use when I style people's hair in public, and I still have so much, like, I've used this jar like at least 45 times. Like, I've styled my hair and other people's hair at least 40 to 50 times with this jar, and I still have at least maybe another 10 to 15 uses out of it, right? And I did the math one day because I measured the jar before I styled my hair, and then I measured the jar afterwards, and then I subtracted the total amount of product to the actual amount that I used. You can get about 60 uses out of my product, and that's with me using 2 to 3 pea-sized amounts every single time. So if you style your hair every single day, 7 days a week, you can literally get 2 months worth out of my product. That's every single day, 60 days of uses, right? You can literally go to the pizzeria down the street for $28 and get 1 pizza, and that's just dinner. So it's a great freaking deal. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead. Let's put this on our palm, just like this. Let's create the nice streak, just like that. Okay. Notice how this one looks a little bit different than organic cream, our low hold. That's completely normal to have those little bit of graininess in there. That is perfectly normal. Do not be scared when you see that. Right, now we just lightly emulsify using our index finger, just like so. And then in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Just like that, we're ready, nice and creamy, ready to apply to our hair. Now, because my hair is already coated with the organic cream, I don't think I need to put as much toward like the back and the top part right here, like the crown area. I think I'm gonna focus a little bit more on just the front. So let's go ahead. Let's put this on my hands like so. Make sure I don't get it in the crevices of my fingers. Good. All right, so now let's see if I can push it up and get that nice style. All right, and just like that, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. We can keep styling it. All right. Instantly. Come on, right there. Come on. Come on, right there. The hair right there doesn't want to work. Maybe I should flip it to the other side. What do you think? think I should flip it to the other side. I got hairs flying on me. All right. Yeah, I might flip it just because I don't want to push it this way today. Yeah, let me flip it. Ready? Watch this. Yeah, exactly. He says you're someone else now. I turned into a different person. Ready? Let's flip it over to this side. Fix that. And that's the look. Let's get the excess on the sides and back. Let's fix up the side here. I don't have my mirror out, so I can't see how the back looks, but I think it'll look okay. Yeah, my hair is definitely getting quite long. Definitely getting quite long. All right. Got that sleek look. There it is. All right. And that, my friends, is how you style using both organic cream and organic clay. Let's push that back. There we go. All right. Now, one of the cool things about using my hairstyling products, let me just wash my hands real quick. One of the cool things about my products is that because they're made with all natural ingredients, when you emulsify them in your hands, right, when you create friction with the product by emulsifying it, you're actually raising the temperature of the ingredients. So your hands are normally like 98 degrees. That's your internal temperature. So when you create friction, the product now becomes like 95 degrees. So when you apply the product to your hair, it's going onto your hair at about 95. Now the product will, after like 30 minutes, become more and more firm. After about 30 minutes, it reaches like room temp again. And then you'll notice the product becomes more firm. And that's like how it's going to stay for the rest of the day. So a lot of people make the mistake by over emulsifying the product in their hands, which causes too much friction, increasing the temperature too much, and then you'll notice that the product may or may not work the way that you want it to. So that's why whenever I emulsify, I stop the second it gets creamy, because I know the more and more that I create friction in my hands with the product, the weaker and weaker the hold's gonna get, because it's 100% all natural, right? There's no synthetic preservatives that keep its shape when you apply friction to it. But after 30 minutes, you'll notice that it gets a lot more firm, but you'll still be able to keep restyling it throughout the day. It does give you an all-day hold, so it's perfectly good to last you from 9 a.m. in the morning till 9 p.m. at night, right? It'll literally last you all day long. And then we can just go ahead and close the lid, and that's it. So now we have both organic cream and organic clay in my hair. And now my hair for the rest of the day is just going to be nourished with amazing ingredients that are going to help promote hair growth. Right, my hair is going to be growing faster. My hair is going to be not losing hair as quickly. And the grays that I've been getting because I'm about to turn 30, they're going to start slowing down as well because of the ingredients inside my products. So that's it. That is how I style my hair using my products, just like this, as you guys can see. Let me get some of that right there. I didn't emulsify it enough right there. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let me get some water real quick. Okay, now I can go ahead and answer a bunch of you guys' questions. Let's see. Aditya Singh, would you prefer hairspray or wax? Wax 100%. Yeah. Anything, I mean, I'm biased, obviously, but anything like my products, 100%. Yeah. Even because hairspray, I'm assuming you want something that's like a low hold, right? You just want something to stick, right? To keep your hair with its shape. 100%. A low hold like organic cream is going to be like your best bet. Even that, or even like a texturizing powder could help. Which, this, I guess, surprise, surprise, I'm currently in the midst of making one, and I'm just like trial and erroring my um, texture powders now. So that's like another product that I'm in the midst of. So I'm currently making two products, and that's one of them. But highly recommend wax over spray. Sumaya, what's that? Yeah, this is my hairstyling products. So I've got three of them. I've got a high hold matte finish, medium hold matte finish, which is this one, and then a low hold matte finish, right? They all are made with these same 6 ingredients. All ingredients are natural, 100% natural, high quality, of course, in amber glass jars. So it's 4 out of the 6 ingredients are actually promoting hair growth, slowing down hair loss, and I always forget the second one. And I said slow down hair loss. Slows down hair graying and boosts the circulation to your scalp, which promotes hair growth, right? So everybody wants to have more hair on their head, of course, and these ingredients are scientifically proven to help grow your hair, right? So that's one of the biggest things that I like to advertise it as. It nourishes your hair all day long. It's like a mask, like a very natural hair and scalp healthy mask that just so happens to style your hair at the same exact time. So it's literally a 2-in-1 hair product that styles, nourishes, conditions, grows your hair at a faster rate, scientifically shown. Everything is on my website to prove it. Slows down hair loss, slows down hair graying as well. Very good for men and women of all ages, as long as you have the right type of hair length. Big Eric, my hair is growing crazy fast every 3 days. Hey, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's good. Sumaya, what's the price? Yes, so each jar is $28 USD. But currently, if you guys want to take advantage of the Black Friday sale, you can. I think now might be a good time to actually show it. If you go to my website, right here, you can see we've got, this is KOVRAS.com. We've got the Black Friday sale running, and it ends December 2nd, which is on Tuesday. So if you go to our website, you can actually get 1 free jar of organic clay with any purchase of any of our products, right? So if you buy any one of our products, add organic clay to cart. So I'll even do a little demonstration right now. Let's say I want organic cream because I just used that one on my head. And let's say I want to get organic clay free because I want to take advantage of the Black Friday promotion. Notice how it says $56 on the bottom right here, right? Because there's 2 jars, $56. If I go to checkout now, go to checkout, I go to the discount code right underneath the jars. I type in BOGO, BOGO, click apply. It'll go from $56 down to $28. So you're getting the organic cream, that's what you're paying for, and then you're getting a completely free jar of organic clay. So you get 2 jars for the price of 1. That's currently the Black Friday promotion. I would definitely take advantage of it while it's around. I keep trying to tell you guys, this is like a deal of a lifetime here. So take advantage of it, please. It's for your own good. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Shopify's a little weird, but just so I can show you guys and zoom in a little bit, you have to add the organic clay to the cart and use the promo code BOGO at checkout in order to get the discount to apply. Okay, so that's how you do it. It's still easy, but it is a little bit of work. Let's see. Big Eric, does it ship to Romania? Yeah, 100%. Look, so if I go to delivery here and I go, Romania is right here. We pretty much ship anywhere. Look, Romania. See? We've got Romania right there. I ship to pretty much every country. So if you go to my website and click on country, whatever country shows up, there's like over 160 different countries. So if you're one of the 160 countries on the list, or whatever it is, 120, I don't even know, it's a lot, it's over 100, then we do ship to you. So we ship internationally as well. Let me put that back to USA so I don't see Romania. What is that? Romanian Lee? What's LEI? Let's go back to United States. There we go. Okay. Okay, what other questions did I miss here? Choo. Viraj says, hey, what's going on, Viraj? Let's see. Big Eric says, thanks. You're welcome, brother. Thank you so much for joining. How did you found the formula for it? Yeah, so I created it myself. So what I did was I reversed engineered the entire process. So my first goal was to figure out what are the ingredients that I want to use. And so what I did was I used research articles, which all of them are actually on my website for you guys to look yourself. Let me go back to the home page. What I did was I Googled one day, what are ingredients or products that people put in their hair that is healthy, and then what do people also use for like hold? And then I came across a bunch of different ingredients, but these are the ones that I stuck with, especially because they all had research articles. So I have 6 ingredients in my products, and notice how at the bottom, this is on my homepage of my website. By the way, you guys can all read this. It's right on my website, so I'm fully transparent. The research article links are literally right here. So if I click on this, it'll bring you to PubMed, and it'll show you exactly why shea butter is a really good ingredient for people's skin, for people's hair, for people's scalp, right? Shea butter is amazing. It's what's in my moisturizing balm as well, which is what I'm currently creating, and I use them on my face. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial as well. So I can get rid of that. And then you can go to pretty much any single ingredient. There's a research article from PubMed underneath all of them. And so that's pretty much what I did. Worked in reverse, figured out which ingredients I wanted to use, and then I started batch creating different formulas, right? Just doing math and percentages and figuring it all out, trying it on my hair, seeing which ones work the best. Corey, I'm on 3 different live streams right now. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So that's why if it sounds like I'm talking to nobody, believe me, I'm talking to a lot of people right now. But good question. Let's see. I've saved so much money because of you teaching me how to cut my own hair. $400 to be exact. And a haircut is $8. Wow. Yeah, man, you've been cutting your hair for a while. Congrats. That's great. Fatal, what's next for your product line? Yeah, I've got 2 products in the works right now. I've got my, I hope I didn't just wet that. I've got my moisturizing balm. This is the one I've been putting on my face and my neck. Notice how my neck, my nose, my eyebrows aren't red and scaly and super dry like they have been many, in pretty much all of my videos, honestly. But now it looks great, and I haven't put it on in like 2 days. So my skin looks really amazing because of the moisturizing balm that I've created. Perfect for people with dry skin, with seborrheic dermatitis, right? If you got really dry skin and seborrheic dermatitis, the moisturizing balm that I'm creating is going to be absolutely game-changing for you, because it's been absolutely game-changing for me. Now, what I have been doing, because I've noticed with the moisturizing balm, when I first started out using organic cream, and I just was like, hey, what if I put organic cream on my face? right? It's got antibacterial and anti-inflammatory ingredients. Let me put it on my face, see what happens. I noticed it was actually starting to work. Like my face was like, the dryness was disappearing, the redness was disappearing. But the problem was the rosemary essential oil was way too strong, like, because it's literally on my face. I'm just breathing it in like for hours in a day. So I was just, you know what? Let me make one that's unscented. So I removed the rosemary oil and I added jojoba oil, which is also another ingredient that is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial, which is great for people that have dry skin and redness, right? When we have fungal problems, it's great. So when I smell it, I kind of like, I don't like the scent. So what I did was, and you guys can tell I've been absolutely annihilating this jar. It's, there's only like like 40% left. I've been annihilating this jar. So yeah, I've been using it pretty much every single day except for the last 2 days. But I created yesterday 2 samples of a moisturizing balm with frankincense essential oil, which is a very popular essential oil for moisturizing balms, and then lavender as well. So I've got lavender and frankincense. I honestly think the frankincense one, I think I hit it on the nail. Like I hit the nail on the head with this one. It's not like, you don't smell the raw ingredients because it kind of gets like, it doesn't smell that great, all the raw ingredients. I think it's like it canceled out the raw ingredient smell, and it's just like 1 or 2 steps above that. So it's like it actually smells pleasant, and it's so light that I think if I were to apply it on my face, that it would actually like not affect my nose or give me like a throat ache. My throat would start hurting afterwards. So I think I've actually done really good on this one. I haven't used it yet because I just made it yesterday. I have to wait a couple of days for it to cure first, and then I'll use this and try it out. The lavender one that I have, it smells very strong, even just opening the lid, even though I put the same exact amount of drops. So I'm gonna have to redo the lavender one and put maybe half, or a little bit more than half, because it smells very strong. And this is what I don't want for the moisturizing balm. I don't want a strong smell for the essential oil. I just want it to mask the raw ingredients and maybe smell a little bit more, so that it doesn't smell like the raw ingredients at all, and it does have a pleasant, mild smell. That's what I'm shooting for, so that I can, I don't get sick because of the smells all day in my face. So that's one of the ingredients, or one of the new products that I'm currently making. Another one, this is the first time reveal that I'm showing you guys. Another one is my texturizing powder, which I've been working on. NYC bro, what's up, dude? I'm gonna get to you guys' questions in a second. But this is a texturizing powder that I've been working on as well. I just started working on it this week, or not this week, but this month. And it's honestly kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how it works. There's only 5 ingredients in here too. So there's only 5 ingredients. They're all hair healthy as well. There's no preservatives, it's unscented, so it doesn't smell, literally, like, it smells like nothing. Like, when I tell you, like, imagine the smell of nothing, it smells like nothing. It is clearly, literally, what's it called? Unscented to the max. And so what you do, this is just like a little thing I bought off of Amazon just to test it out and try different batches. I've got other ones here, different batches that I've been working on just to kind of see it. I gave my brother one as well, so my brother's testing it out for me as well, because he's got more like oilier hair than I do. It's a little bit shorter too, so it's good to have different hair types testing out the same product to see what works. And so pretty much open this little flap. Ready? Hopefully it works. You see that? I don't know if you saw that or not. Here, let me put it on my hand. There you go, you see that? So we've got the texturizing powder. This is the craziest thing. It works instantly. It is the most instantaneous, lightweight volume that I've ever witnessed from a product. It is crazy. It's instantaneous. The second you put it into your hair and massage it, it's instant volume, and it's nuts. Smells like nothing, and I'm just currently working on the formula to see which one is like the best. Because if you do too much hold, then it becomes super duper stiff. But you want it to have a hold. You also want it to be smooth to the point where it's not like staticky or frizzy. And then you also don't want to overdo it with certain ingredients because they can be over drying for your scalp. The texturizing powder, I'm shooting for like a medium to a high hold. And then of course, because it's all powder, it's going to give you a dry matte finish. So my products give you a natural matte finish, and I've always said that. And they're also hydrating, but the texturizing powder is a dry matte finish. So, and you really don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of it. It's like this right here this is like 2 grams. This could last me probably like 2 weeks if I use this every single day, 7 days a week. So it's crazy how little you need, and it just washes out super easy with water. So that's the 2 products that I'm working on currently. Good night, sweet dreams. Take care, brother. Take care, man. Thanks for joining the live. Appreciate you. Fox. Yo, Alex, how are you, bro? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Thanks for joining the live. Pooh Monkey just joined. What are you talking about? Yes, I'm talking about somebody on Instagram was asking what other products am I currently working on. And I said I'm working on my moisturizing balm, which is mainly for my neck, my face, my scalp, and I think there was, what was the other thing? Yeah, it's just like a neck, above the neck moisturization, so it's a moisturizing balm. And then I'm also working on a texturizing powder, and every single one, of course, is healthy. They're all natural ingredients. There is no BS synthetics or anything inside my products. So those are the 2 that I'm currently working on, just to give you guys like an insider scoop. And yeah, of course, we still have my other products as well, which are our bread and butter, right? High hold, medium hold, low hold, matte finish. These are our big time winners, and that's what I have my hair styled with right now. So what I did was earlier in the live stream, I styled a little bit using organic cream. So I used like a very simple style with my hair down. And then I styled it again using organic clay. And now that's what you're seeing right now, the final style. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any questions here? Akash says, hello, Alex. I have recurring folliculitis in scalp. Please suggest anything. These are really tough questions, and I say the same thing all the time. Whatever I say to you guys, just remember I'm just some random dude on the internet. I'm not a licensed professional at all. I'm not a doctor, not a dermatologist. I'm not any of that. But what I am good at is reading research articles and understanding ingredients that actually work for your hair. So what I would do if I were you is cut out sugar, cut out added and processed sugar from your diet. I would cut out yeast from your diet. I would watch the playlist that I made on YouTube that is labeled seborrheic dermatitis and dandruff. I also go over all the different foods that I eat every single day because I believe fixing your gut health is one of the most important things you can fix when it comes to like scalp problems. Folliculitis, inflammation of the follicles could potentially, be a gut health issue. Maybe, maybe not, but that's definitely something that you can try to do. Another thing that could help is using something like my products, my hairstyling products. They have ingredients inside them that are also anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So folliculitis means inflammation of the follicle, right? Itis means inflammation of the follicle. If I've got ingredients in here that are anti-inflammatory, this could help, right? So that's why I think it's like, try the combination of fixing your diet, potentially exercising a little bit, right? And then using products like mine on your hair and your scalp and see if that helps. What about sourdough? Sourdough can be good. I just, if you're using yeast in the sourdough, I still don't eat it, right? I make a pizza and I eat pizza literally every single day, right? I've been eating pizza every single day for the past 2 years. I make it myself. It's unleavened, so I don't use yeast. The recipe I have is on my Amazon storefront. If you want to check it out, the link is below. I use 100% organic einkorn flour, and then a bunch of organic like tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, oregano, and rosemary and whatnot. But the recipe is on my Amazon storefront if you want to check that out. I don't do no yeast and no added or processed sugars in my diet whatsoever. And that's the reason why I don't have dandruff anymore. What's going on from Poland? What's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. Let me get some water real quick. I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna be on for another like 10 minutes. So any questions you guys have, I'll be here for another like 10 minutes. Let's see. Mati says, how do you cut your hair with a clipper that doesn't have a lever? I wouldn't, but I mean, I have videos on my YouTube channel teaching you how I would if I didn't have a lever. Honestly, dude, the best solution is just buy yourself a clipper with a lever. And the ones that I recommend that are super affordable is probably Glaker or maybe even like Superint, right? For like $50, I think $40 on my Amazon storefront, you can get the Glaker set, the clipper and the trimmer, right? And the clipper is cordless with the lever, and the trimmer as well for like $40. So I wouldn't even touch your hair with a cordless clipper. Don't do that. You're setting yourself up for failure. Just start with the correct tools, right? Start from the beginning with the correct tools. And then everything I have is linked in my Amazon storefront link, so it's linked below. That's awesome. I always wanted to make my own healthy pizza. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I literally eat pizza every single day. It is a health food. I still have my six-pack. I'm still in the best physical shape of my life. Every single food on earth that is sold or you can buy, you can make healthy. Every single one. If the ingredients are good and you don't overindulge, you can literally have a six-pack and eat whatever you want. So it still blows my mind every single day. Thanks for the content. I've been cutting my own hair for 2 years. And I watched many videos of yours. Awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, 2 years. Let's go. Appreciate the support for the long time. Amy Smith, what's up, Amy? What do you ask for at the barber shop? Amy, I'm assuming you're a newer follower of mine. I cut my own hair. So I don't go to the barber shop and cut my hair. I've been cutting my own hair for nearly 17 years now. But if I did go to the barbershop, to answer your question, typically what I would do is I'd say mid-fade on the sides, right? Let's say low or a mid-fade on the sides. And then I'll do, let's say, 2 to 3 inches in the fringe that gradually gets shorter toward the back, right? Because in the back of my head, it's probably about 2 inches. And in the front, it's about 4 right now. So that's what I'd say, right? Mid-fade on the sides and back. Obviously, I haven't cut my hair in a while, so I look kind of like a mess. But mid-fade on the sides and back, and then like 3 inches on top that gradually gets shorter toward the back. Or you could also just show the barber like an image. That always works too. But not all barbers have the imagination, so... You're like, taking a risk regardless, I think. Let's see. I think I saw something over here. Fida, good evening. What's up, dude? What's up? Lope, or Lop GG says, hello, what's up, dude? Are your products only for scalp and hair or for skin too? Yeah, I think I'm not sure if you heard me or not, but yeah, I'm creating a moisturizing balm that's for my skin, like for my face, my neck, eyebrows, right here, my nose, and then of course you can rub it on your scalp as well. So it's literally like anything from the neck up. My moisturizing balm is great for people that have seborrheic dermatitis, right? Redness, scaliness, irritation, and dryness on your face and from the neck up. So slowly but surely we're working on that one, just figuring out the correct formula for the essential oils. Because I want it to cover the smell of the raw ingredients, but not to the point where it's so powerful that it's just like you're breathing in essential oils all day long, and like, you know, it can hurt your throat breathing in all that oil for too long, or the smell. Let's see. Will you ever do a flat top haircut? I don't think I can. I don't have the right hair for that. My hair is not I don't think I have the right hair to do that type of style. I have a clipper from Panasonic that costs like $280 from my dad, so I don't want to buy another one. A $280 clipper that doesn't have a lever. Hold on, was that your question that said the lever? Bro, there's no way a $280 clipper does not have a lever. That must be an old clipper, bro. I would still recommend buying a new one. Dude, it's like the lever is so essential to your clippers. Like, you are literally setting yourself up for failure without having a lever. You need it. You need it. But the clipper has something where you can rotate the 0.8 millimeter to 2 millimeter. What's that about? I mean, that might be something that could equate to a lever. You'd have to look into it a little bit further. I don't know what type of clipper you have. But I don't know, if it does rotate and like the back blade like elongates and shrinks, if the back blade goes like this when you rotate that thing, then that's technically the lever. Right? As long as the back blade goes up and down, it should be fine. You should be able to make it work then. Bring the one guard buzz cut back. You'll get it at some point. At some point, I promise you guys, 2026, I will do the buzz cut again. I promise you, 2026. Plu, what's up, dude? Plu with like 6 U's. What's up, man? How are you? Thanks for joining the live. Predicate the stream using your vids to cut mine. Why is TikTok so weird? I gotta drag the puzzle piece to keep the live going. What is that? I don't understand. Anyway, okay, I'll take a few more questions here. In the meantime, real quick again, guys, this is the biggest sale of the year, right? The biggest sale of the year. If you guys want to get any of our products, right? Any of our products here, organic clay, organic cream, organic wax, or the styling bundle, which is already 11% off, right? It's already 11% off. If you get any of these 4 products, right, and you add organic clay to cart with them, or you can get 2 organic clays, it doesn't matter, and you go to checkout and you type in promo code BOGO at checkout, right, buy one get one, you'll get 1 free jar of organic clay. So you'll basically be getting 2 jars of product for the price of 1. It's the biggest sale of the year, Black Friday. You guys should definitely, don't miss out, because you're not going to see this sale again. So highly recommend you guys take advantage of it while it's still here. So that's how you do it. You can only get it on the Shopify website. So just go to KOVRAS.com, right? KOVRAS.com. That's how you get it. All right. Cool. Any last questions? Let's see. All right, we're going to remove that. That's great. Good job, guy. Sorry you guys even had to see that. All right, deleted. Cool. Anyways, yeah. So that's today's stream. That's today's look too. So yeah, this is how I style my hair using my products. Again, just so you guys can like take a look. At first, in the beginning, if you guys want to rewind it, I styled using organic cream, and I gave myself, you know, like a fringe style, a curly fringe, and then I styled it again using organic clay, and now I have the organic clay style, right? So this is what it looks like, nice and good. And now my hair will be nourished for the rest of the day. So fresh is so clean, clean. All right, let's see. All right, maybe this will be the last question here. Let's see. What about a crew cut, like skin faded on the top, like centimeter long? Is that like a recommendation? Are you recommending me like a hairstyle to do? Probably after the buzz cut. Okay, yeah. What about a crew cut, like a skin fade, and on top like a centimeter long? So wait, what? That doesn't make sense. 1 centimeter would be like half an inch, which is, what is that? That's basically a buzz cut. Yeah, that's basically a buzz cut. Half an inch is probably like the 4 or 5 guard. So it's like a number 4 guard buzz cut, which I will do, I'm sure, next year. Yeah, next year I plan on doing all the buzz cuts for you guys, because you guys have been asking me for so long now. You guys have been asking me for so long now to do the buzz cuts that 2026 I'm gonna be doing all of them for you. I'm gonna do every single guard. That's my plan, right? I'm planning to do a buzz cut with every single guard for you guys, so that in the future, I don't want to hear, you gotta do the buzz cut. You didn't do this tutorial. You didn't do that one. I'm gonna do all of them, literally from the half guard to the 8 guard. So from 1 inch all the way down. Don't worry, you guys will get all of them. You get all of them. And then I'm gonna be only styling using organic cream because it's the low hold. Then I want to keep my hair nice and healthy all day, every day. My bad, I'm in an inch. Yeah, exactly. The number 8 guard. All right. Yeah. Any last questions, or is that the last question? Any last questions before I get going here? Any last questions? Any last questions? Okay, last question. Big Eric, what's up, man? How much do you pay for making them? You want to know my margins? It's top secret. It's top secret, brother man. It's top secret. But just know I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars to get to this point. Thousands of dollars. But yeah, appreciate you, man. All the way from Romania. Thanks for joining, man. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Check out the Black Friday sale. It ends on Tuesday at midnight. Check it out. Don't miss. And get yourself a buy one, get one organic clay. All right. Take care, guys. God bless. I'll talk to you guys pretty soon. Bye-bye.